Right in front of me is a 2002 Toyota Highlander Limited. I've actually owned this car for around 6 to 7 months now, and I just thought about it would be a great idea to do a video on why you should actually buy one. This is just my opinion on everything that I'm going to be talking about, but hopefully it will make you decide if you should or shouldn't buy a Toyota Highlander. Told you what year this was, you would have not known, because these actually age pretty well for how old it is. 16-year-old competitors out there the same year, Toyota, or not Toyota but Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, all of those, even Kias, Mazdas, the same year as this Toyota Highlander, they actually aged pretty bad. You know for a fact that that's an old car and you should stay away from it. You shouldn't stay away from old cars, but just trying to make my point, as this car does not age at all. It still looks stylish, it still looks modern inside and out. Is that it's practical. You can go anywhere with it. You can actually even go off-road with it. Not the best towing vehicle, but very good for traveling. Seats fold down, you can take the family, all sorts of stuff. So it's very, very practical car. When buying this car is peace of mind of the reliability of these things. I know from beginning of these models, they had the 3.0, a little bit of problems, and they upgraded the engine to the 3.5, more horsepower and such. Not the, to scare you off or anything, but do your homework when buying a 3.0 or the 3.5. And they also had an optional 4-cylinder engines that I believe are off the Toyota Camrys and the Corollas and all that kind of stuff. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm not a professional here or anything like that, but I know that even the 3.0 liter is technically the same as the Toyota Camrys out there with the V6, and I believe the block is called 1MZ. They had a little bit change here and there, but they are technically the same. And you know that Toyota Camrys and Corollas are one of the best cars for reliability. So it just gives you a peace of mind when owning such car like this. Actually hop in the car, and I just wanted to mention, don't mind the cracked seats or how dirty the car is, and that shouldn't affect you buying this car. Now, one of my favorite things about these old model Toyotas, Hondas, technically any car, is how simple everything is back then. And now in new generation 2019 and in a couple months the 2020 even cars are coming out, they're just so complex with all the computers in the car, all the systems in the car, all the tech, navigation, satellite radio, all of that stuff that shouldn't be in the car. I know some people that love these kind of things, and I understand them. I love them too, but there's just a limit of how much stuff you should put inside a car. Even if you talk to a mechanic point of view on things, he will tell you that cars are being more complex and more difficult to work on. Step out the car just for a little bit and go to the back. Nope. There we go. Let's get this focused. Very good leg room. So I am 6'1", and as you can see, my feet are not touching dirty shoes. My feet are not touching the front seats. So I have the seat beyond what average 6 feet or 6'1" has his seats. I always try to go a little bit more, go kind of classic hot rod. But anyways, back seats are perfect, very comfortable. Also, roof is very comfortable. I know these models, the 2005 and newer, they do have third row seating. Not a big fan of those. More of, you know, little kids, 5-6 year old kids going back over there. Not anything, you know, grown-ups. But very comfortable back here. I wouldn't mind traveling, you know, long distance in this car. So that is actually one of the plus sides on owning something. The like interior, all of that good stuff. But there's actually one very, very important factor when owning this car. But anyways, about buying a Toyota Highlander that year, or even actually a little bit newer with the 3.5 liter, I do recommend that. Buy a V6, don't buy the 4-cylinder, is actually the price. I've actually bought mine for $2,500, I believe. Give it or that. What does that even mean? But a bit of problems. I admit it needed tires. It needed, you know, the timing belt. So it needed a little bit of work, but you can actually get those kind of years or a little bit newer. If I would guess, 8 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 condition for around 3,000, 4,000. I haven't seen anything above the 5,000 unless you're getting the 2008, I believe, or 2009. Do your homework, see what kind of mechanical problems it has, if it has any history records. Do a VIN check if you need to. You don't have to, but it won't break your bank, to be honest. I love the car. I love how it looks. I love how it drives. So you have also an option of front wheel drive and rear and all wheel drive. So there's that for a plus if you live in a very cold climate and you have a lot of snow. But there's not a lot of cars out there that doesn't age as this one does, and for the price that it's going for. So there's a lot of pluses. There's also negatives about the car, but today is just going to give you what the positives of owning the Toyota Highlander. So hopefully you guys decide if you are looking for one, to decide if you're gonna buy one or you're gonna skip on it. So hopefully you guys liked the video, and just write down below what you think about the car, if you've owned one, if you think it's a piece of trash. So everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own situations of bad lucks on cars. You can have the most reliable car and it could be a piece of you know what. So enough talking. I'll let you guys decide, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.